Okay, this next comic coming to the stage, you've seen him at Caroline, you've seen him at Gotham, you've already seen him on FifthRow.com, and since from Tom Observer, you probably saw him smoking outside the Ocean County Mall. Give it up for John Poveromo.
Keep it going, you guys. Let's hear it for everybody you saw. Yes. How you guys doing? I hope you guys look like a good crowd. How you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Yeah. Awesome. I am from Tom's River. I don't know if you've ever been to Tom's River before. Anybody ever been down there by the shore? Tom's River's a nice town, unless you've been to other towns. You know what I mean? Like it's like a nice place to grow up and shit. People from New York was like, how do you get to Tom's River? I'm like, it's easy. You just drive south on the Parkway until you're sad. I shouldn't say that though, especially with the storm and everything now. It's a really, we're trying to get money over there, so it's really help us build that shithole back up. It'd be really awesome. No, it's kind of weird. Like my parents lost their house, so it kind of affected me, personally and everything, and it's been kind of rough. I was watching the. Did you guys see the special that they did to raise money that all the celebrities put together? It was really hard, especially as a comic, not to be cynical during that, especially when Bon Jovi came out. Because he was all like, who says you can't go home? I'm pretty sure FEMA, actually. Why don't you do some fucking research, asshole? Give us all some money. I'm having a good night, though. My jeans are, I don't know if you noticed, they're completely ripped, which means I've grown out of my Build-A-Bear clothes, so I'm really fucking short. Actually, we all are. Actually, the original lineup was going to have Ty juggling us at the end of the set, so we decided that'd be too risky of a stunt, That's weird, though. No, I know, it's weird, because I know I'm dating, and it's awesome and stuff, but I know I'm not, classically good-looking, you know what I mean? But I'm also not ringing a fucking bell tower somewhere either, so I'm, right in between those two things, I think. I think I have the right amount of confidence. I don't do this to my hair because I think it looks good. I do it for height. So that's laughed a little too hard there, actually. Feel kind of bad about myself now. No, it's cool though. It's weird. I like living down by the shore. It's a summer thing that everybody's trying to get in shape and stuff in the summer, and you guys look like you're doing pretty well. But I don't know. I've got my friends and they go on these crazy diets. Ever have those people who just lose their fucking minds trying to lose weight and stuff? Like my one friend was like, I lost 45 pounds. I'm like, sweet. How'd you do it? He's like, I gave up bread. I'm like, how much fucking bread were you eating in the first place? It seems like more of a portion control thing you got going on. Just taper that back a little bit, I love living down by the beach. I just can't stand certain people. I don't like the bros, and I don't know if none of you know what a bro is. It's a really jacked white dude who's one pop collar and 2 Jaeger bombs away from telling you how he really feels about black people. So they're really awesome to live around. I don't know if you've ever been around them before. It's good times down by the shore. But it's whatever. I'm dating and stuff, and I was talking about that. I don't know if you've ever dated somebody who swears by the fact that opposites attract. Do you ever know those couples who just think opposites do not attract? Okay, in a perfect world, opposites attracting is just oh, they like mustard and I like ketchup, but we're so in love. That's a really good example of opposites attracting. Real opposites attracting would be oh, I like jogging and she's a paraplegic. But we're such a wacky couple. We're gonna make this shit work. It's really not that big of a deal. But I'm doing the long distance thing, which everyone always questions, because it's kind of tough. It kind of sucks in a lot of ways, but. I have, my grandparents actually were forced into long distance later in life. One of them was in Brooklyn and the other one was in heaven. But they eventually got together and they made it work. I'm not really 100% on that. They could be even farther apart than they were before. I'm not really... Grandmother was kind of a bitch, but so I had another grandmother, and she was great. She was. No, it's kind of, we actually just, shit happens. We lost her this past weekend. She's not dead. She just wandered off in a shopping mall. We were devastated, and I think she's somewhere in Macy's, probably just picking out a blouse that she's never gonna fucking wear. All my grandparents are dead. It really doesn't matter. What I fucking say, I'm just really pissed not getting any inheritance. That's really kind of makes me pissed off, you guys are young, I got a question. What the fuck, how does Hollister sell any clothes when all their ads are people taking them off? How exactly is the idea that you buy shit to dress up the guy with perfect fucking abs in the beginning of the store? Is that what's going on? I don't quite understand. Oh, who? What? Somebody from Hollister here? Somebody really upset about the Hollister thing? I have perfect abs and I would like you to dress me as well. Just a random dude that's just been shouting out shit all night in the back of the room. You just do whatever. Is it the Catholic guilt guy? Because we got some. Who's my Catholic guilt guy in there? Is it you? I think maybe. Don't look at, nobody wants to fucking speak up now, that's fine. One guy admittedly shops at Hollister, now the whole crowd is like, fucking don't say anything. Real Catholic guilt, like I'm Italian and I'm supposedly Catholic, I'm not 100% sure, I just know that I was, like I had to do Lent when I was a kid, which I thought was, Lent is cool when you're a kid because you really feel like you're participating in whatever the fuck Jesus started, but you're really not. It's just like a huge slap in the face to him because he was like, hey, I'm gonna die for your sins, and we're like, sweet, we're gonna give up Skittles. I hope we're cool. It's not really the same, you know? It's kind of weird though. It's kind of redundant though. Anybody use Pinterest in here? Do you guys use Pinterest? It's Pinterest is what it is. I don't really even know. Yeah, it's kind of redundant to post Jesus on Pinterest. Just a heads up for you guys. He was posting, he was crucified. Just a heads up, everybody. Might do it to him twice is what I'm saying, you know. All right. Just for you guys with kids out there, just a heads up, don't let your kids go with Jesus. Stranger dangers, everyone. Just that's a weird thing. I really lost everybody with the Jesus shit. I didn't even think it was really that offensive. I really thought I was just fucking playing around, but apparently your face is just miserable. You just hate me right now. The blonde and white in the front row is just, I feel bad. You're gonna have some car ride home. I feel like you brought her here. She's gonna be shitting on you the entire ride, like, you know what I mean? My girlfriend drives me nuts when we drive sometimes, and I'm like, just a heads up, my reaction to stress is to pass the fuck out, so I am driving the fucking car, so if you want us all to live, shut the fuck up. She's here now, and I am gonna hear that, by the way. On the way home, if you see a little blue Honda Fit just burst into flames on the side of the road, it's me. Stop and help the comedian out, that's all I'm saying. You just help us out. That'd be great. What's up? You guys are having fun? You having a good time? Everybody's having a good time? Yeah. Oh wow, that was the most unenthusiastic, coerced version of. That's awesome. I'm glad I did that for you guys. That's right though. I have to kind of. I love doing stand-up, but I do occasionally have to remind myself that I am out in public, you know, and I can't say shit to just about anyone. You know, my friends and I were at this outdoor festival, having a good time. There's this girl face painting. She's ridiculously hot. She's like, what do you want on your face? I was like, your vagina. That's not really something you want to say. In front of your girlfriend at the time. I really feel like that was words. Face painter was cool though. That was what the best part of that was. No, I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to tell jokes. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh man, it's weird. Like I'm from Brooklyn originally. I don't know if anybody from Brooklyn here. Do we have any? Yeah, you? Just one dude? We'll get together and do a stabbing later. It'll be awesome. Where are you from in Brooklyn? I don't know what that is. I do know where it is. I'm not one of the, I haven't got no skills on this. So like people from Brooklyn are always like, oh, do you know Sal? I don't fucking know anybody. I was, I was rushed out of Brooklyn because like it was weird. Like I went, thinking about going to college and stuff like that. Like I was nervous and shit because I didn't know I wasn't gonna know anybody. And people were like, oh, the people you meet in college are gonna be just like your family. And I'm like, sweet. I was gonna be on welfare and disability. That'll be awesome. Can't wait for that. Awesome. My first road gig ever was in Plattsburgh, New York. Anybody ever been that far for no reason? You guys are from Plattsburgh?
No. What was Plattsburgh?
You've gone to it. For why?
Lake there or something?
No, I don't know. Like if there was, yeah, sure. There's a lake there. This couple in the front row looks like they buried people before. Like they're so mismatched. It's like. You know why? Because he just looks like you're fucking up to something, that's why. I've never seen fucking night and day here, like, who are you cheating on, what's going on? I don't know. She's way too fucking happy and he's like, you just shush. Don't ruin this for me, because I was... 3 martinis is your secret? Is that just for any woman in the area? Enough to just hold them down and force it. Like, are you guys related to them? Do you know them? Are they your parents? My uncle. Oh, even worse. Oh, you're the creepy uncle? That's fucking awesome. That's so much better than anything I could have ever imagined. You were the creepy uncle. That's so great. So, listen, just cover your ears just one minute. Where does he touch you? He wanted to turn this into a Montel thing before. We can totally do that. That would be awesome. I don't like how hard you're laughing at the insinuation that you touch your nieces. I do! I so do! You're killing me! He doesn't even know me, my whole life story! You look like a lot of fun to hang out with. I think we should get a drink afterward. We're gonna stay the fuck away from martinis, but we should totally get what's gonna happen to me at the end of the night. I'm gonna be wearing this woman's clothes. She's gonna be in the fucking lake in Plattsburgh somewhere. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are cute. How long have you been married? Is it fun? Are you not married? This is gonna get worse if you don't tell me you're married. It's gonna get so much worse, I'm telling you.
What was the question?
Are you? You're right, guys, don't listen. Fuck it, right? I'm right in front of him screaming at him with a microphone. If you are married, how the fuck did you even get him out of the house? Does it even matter? Do you just leave martini glasses outside? Like fucking 18, he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck somebody in a minute, I don't know. Is it usually, it's like a trail of rape that you leave him? Outside of, really? That's what fucking got you? I mentioned he might or might not touch his nieces uncomfortably, and then I just say rape, and like, asshole, that was uncalled for. Yeah, right, I know, she has to, I would assume. You don't have to prove to me that she needs to drink. I have eyes. I'm kidding. No, it just looks like she's getting really upset. I don't want to get the shit kicked out of me by a girl, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Are we done? Are we good? Are you standing up? Are you rushing me out like security? Or like, you just turn this way now. You've done enough damage. You guys have been a lot of fun. I'll see you guys soon.